Alright guys, welcome back to another Marvel mashup. Today we have a new Marvel character to check out, Black Panther. I'm not a fighter, I'm not a savior. So Black Panther is a it's kind of middle of the road, easy, hard difficulty. The main thing you gotta know about him is that he gains kinetic energy. And what he's going to do with this is for every 2 kinetic energy, he can increase his attack damage by 1. Upon reaching the energy stack limit, immediately remove all kinetic energy tokens, gain 2 CP, draw 2 cards, and deal 5 undefendable damage. And then he also has a vibranium suit which he can use to prevent all damage. Actually, he can prevent 3 incoming damage and it cannot be removed or transferred. I'm sorry, he can be transferred but not removed. So someone can yoink this from him, which doesn't make sense to the movie, but it's kind of up in the air on it. It is dice throwing, not movies. But anyway, I'm putting her against the Pyromancer because she kind of has the same idea going with her Fire Mastery. She wants to gain it over time, just like he gains kinetic energy over time. So they kind of have similar play styles, and I think it'll be easier to learn with a similar play style. But anyway, we're going to roll for turn order. Pyromancer is going to go first. So she is going to draw 4 cards. Now before we start with the Pyromancer, I want to read his passive ability here. When damage is successfully dealt to you, gain kinetic energy. So he'll gain kinetic energy whenever Pyromancer damages him, which is pretty nice. So she's going to roll, because she can't really do anything. She doesn't have the CP to do anything. Alright, so could gain 2 Fire Mastery. I'm going to do that actually, because it's undefendable damage. Alright. Alright, is there any way we can change any one of these dice? Let's spend 1 to make this samesies and change this to a 5, so we can do 3 collateral damage and gain up to 6. We don't need 6, we're only going to get 5 because of stack limit, but we start the game with 5 Fire Mastery, which is pretty cool, and we deal... We actually do 5 collateral damage, so 5 undefendable damage, but he does gain kinetic energy from us dealing damage. Alright, so we're going to pass turn. He's going to go next, he's going to get his CP, shuffle his deck, draw 5 cards. We know what we're going to play, tip it, upgrade. Okay, so let's do Vegas Baby. 3, so gain 2. Roll 1. Alright, let's do this. We get a 5, any other outcome, draw 1. Alright, so we draw 1. Alright, that is a stupid event, so we're going to spend that. That 6. Triple threat. Let's do that. Let's upgrade. And let's go. So we need 2 kinetic energy to add 1 damage. Alright, so we actually almost have triple threat. We get another 5. Or we could roll for... Okay, did that do anything, or do we just squander our chance? No, we didn't. We can tip a dice. So let's tip a dice to... What do we want to tip it to? Let's tip it to 5, because then we can unlock triple threat. No, we can't. Does tipping a dice actually do anything? Oh, what we could do, instead of tipping this, we can tip this 4 down to a 3. Then we have 2 claws, 2 Panther masks, and deal 3 undefendable damage. So that's what we'll do. Alright. So, Pyromancer's turn. She loses 1 Fire Mastery due to the upkeep. And grab the card. I'm going to sell this for CP. Alright. And let's increase. Let's do our small straight. Make it better. We're going to try and get that small straight. This is pretty powerful. Alright, that's pretty damn close. We need a 1 or a 5. Okay, we got a 5 and a 1. So that's a large straight. Gain 2 Fire Mastery, we can only gain 1 because of stack limit 5. Deal 4 damage plus 2 for Fire Mastery, so that is 14 defendable damage. 14 defendable damage. Alright, so he's dealing 1 damage back. He's taking 14. Alright, and he's gaining his kinetic energy. So every time now his attacks are up by 1. We're going to pass turn to him, can't really do anything else. Alright, so I discard 2 kinetic energy, I gain 3 CP. I don't really know if I want to do that. No, I want to upgrade my attacks still. Alright, I need to gain kinetic energy, that's what I need to do. I can do 3 more undefendable damage, but I need to gain kinetic energy. I need to get a small straight, which I do. Let's try and get a large straight. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, large straight gains 2 kinetic energy, and then deal 6 damage. For every 2 kinetic energy, add 1. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, that's 2 pairs, so that is +1, so +2. So we're dealing 8 defendable damage plus 2, so that is 10 defendable damage. Alright, so she gains a Fire Mastery. She already has max stack. She deals 1 per flame, so she's dealing 2 back, but taking 10. So they do a lot of damage to each other. Black Panther is going to pass it on to her. She's going to lose 1 Flame Mastery for upkeep, but that doesn't matter because really right now we're trying to activate combustion right now. Alright. I could upgrade Pyroblast, but I'm more focused on those straights. Straights or combustion. Which one's closest? Actually, yeah, I just need to roll a gear. Roll a gear. That's all I need to do. I didn't do that. I do have Pyroblast though. I'm gonna do Pyroblast. Deal 6 damage and roll 1. It's a 4, so inflict burn. That's actually pretty nice. And that will deal 6 damage and burn. Alright, so let's roll 3. 1 claw mark. He's going to still take 6 damage, but he's going to deal 1 to me. And I'm going to pass turn. Pass turn to him. He takes... Is it 2 from burn damage? Yeah, 2. 2 from burn damage. Draw a card. Discard Vibranium Suit, prevent 6 damage. I don't even have Vibranium Suit. I don't want to gain ACP, I already have 5. Oh, he did take damage though. So now he has 5 CP, 5 kinetic energy. Is that triple up? That is triple up. Deal 6 and roll 1. This is basically Pyroblast. It's basically a 1-to-1, so that's 7 damage. No, it's roll 3. I need to roll 2 more. Okay, so it's 3, so add 3, so yeah, it does 9 damage. Stack limit is 8, so we're not even there yet. But we have 2 pairs of 2, so that is 9. That is 11 defendable damage. 11 defendable damage. Let's see what she can do. Okay. I actually kind of want to do that later. But 11 damage. She gains a Fire Mastery, and she does 3 back. But she's still taking 11 damage. Alright, so it is back to being a good game. So he's going to pass to her. Actually, main phase 1, I don't need that. I have enough CP to last a millennium, but I am going to spend 2 of that CP to upgrade that. Alright, so Fire Mastery, gone per update. Gain CP, draw a card. Alright, so first, I'm going to spend 2 CP to remove all status effects of our chosen player. I'm removing all of this kinetic energy because it is kind of annoying. It does get rid of the burn, which is kind of annoying as well, but The kinetic energies is doing too much damage to me. Alright, and now I want to spend that last CP to draw 2 cards. Alright, I'm selling that because I don't care about it. And let's go. I want to get a small straight or combustion, whichever one's closest. I'll do Pyroblast again. I can do 5 undefendable damage too. You know what? If I get a 6, I didn't get a 6. Alright, I'm just gonna inflict this. Gain 2 Fire Mastery per 5. I can't gain 4, I can only gain 1 for max stack of 5, but I'm doing 5 undefendable damage. And he does gain a kinetic energy from that. But I'm gonna pass turn. Black Panther's gonna draw a card. I can block 6 damage. That's gonna be nice. I'm back on square one. That is triple up though. Deal 6, roll 3. Alright, so I'm dealing 7. And I'm gaining 2 kinetic energy. So I'm actually dealing 8 because we have a pair of kinetic energy. So 8 defendable. 8 defendable. She gains a Fire Mastery, but she can't, so she's doing 2 and taking 8. Alright, I'm going to pass it back to Pyromancer. Alright. Fire Mastery. Draw a card. Attack modifier. I can use that later. I'm going to sell this. Use that 2 to upgrade Pyroblast. I'm going to try and get a small straight, but Pyroblast is there if I need to. Alright, I'm going to go for that small straight. That's 3, I need a 6. There's a 6. I can also do Combustion. Yeah, I have all 4 symbols. Let's do Combustion. Gain 1 Fire Mastery. To activate Combustion, remove up to 4 Fire Mastery tokens and then deal 3 undefendable damage per token. So this is 12 undefendable damage coming at Black Panther. Can he do anything? He can use this. He can pay that. Yeah, so you can block 6 of that. He's still taking 6 damage though. He is gaining a kinetic energy though. Alright. Pretty dang effective. Alright. Pass the Black Panther. Draws a card. Gets CP. Gets samesies. Alright. Does that do anything for me? I don't think it does. Oh wait. Ooh, I almost used my ultimate actually. Alright. Come on. Yes. Spend it. Samesies. Put that 1 to a 6. Boom ultimate. Gain vibranium suit. Nice. Gain 3 kinetic energy. We're almost to crunch time. Almost to max power on that. And then deal 11 undefendable. That is pretty dang powerful. Alright, we're up to 5/5 for each character. Getting down to crunch time here. Sends it off to the races. Alright, so Pyromancer gains CP. She's going to lose this Fire Mastery, unfortunately. But, let's see here. Do I want Combustion to... it wouldn't do much. I need to get at least 6 Fire Mastery. I need to get Burning Soul is what I need to do. So let's sell this, because we're going to use this one, and we're going to try and use that reroll. We need to get Burning Soul. That is not good. That is Combustion right there. But we only have 1 Fire Mastery. Now this attack modifier could you know what, let's do it. Let's do attack modifier on Combustion. So we gain a Fire Mastery, Let's roll 1 dice. We got a 1, so we're adding 3 damage, so that is 6 undefendable damage. 6 undefendable damage would kill him, but he does have vibranium suit, and it does have this. I'm gonna spend 1 CP, turn a vibranium suit, and prevent all that damage from coming in. Prevent 6 damage, prevents that 6 undefendable damage. Alright, so transfer 1 status effect to a chosen player. I mean, kinda useless. I kinda want to get to my ultimate though. I don't think that's gonna happen. 1, 2, 3. Could get a 4. Or get nothing. 1, 2, 3, 5. Shoot. I still have this though. It's 5 defendable, so it would kill her. 5 defendable plus 3 sets, so that's 1, 1, 1, so that's 8 defendable. 8 defendable damage would kill her. 8 defendable. She's doing 2 damage to me, and she's getting 2 fire mastery, but it doesn't matter because even though she gains 2 to me, I'm down to 3, but I'm taking her all down. So, yeah. Good game there. See, both characters kind of work the same. Now, of course, if I had gotten to my stack limit of 8, which I was close to getting to, then I would be able to gain 2 CP, draw 2, and then gain 5. So really, when she did remove all those status tokens for me, it did weaken me a good bit. I would have gotten to my stack limit, and I would have done a lot of damage to her. But you got to get that way. So Black Panther does win this round. Pretty good status kit. I do think Pyromancer could have gotten better rolls, maybe activated more small straights instead of Power Blasts with all that fire mastery on her, and we would have been able to, you know, deal a lot of damage. But it was a pretty good game regardless. Black Panther also did get his ultimate, which is pretty overpowered, as all ultimates are. But again, Black Panther did win, fair and square. It was just luck of the draw, luck of the dice. And that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like the channel, comment down below your thoughts on this matchup and potential matchups you'd like to see in the future. And of course, have a great day, and I'll see you guys with the next matchup. Toodaloo!